Let's make sure we protect each other's mental space. If you ever need me, just call. I'ma come running, give it my all. Love is love, God wins. Keep your vibrations high and watch how your blessings pour in. Yeah. We are a loving family, built on love. Our vibrations are high. We're all the way up. We are a loving family, built on love. Our vibrations are high. We're all the way up. We are the Alice family. 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 We are a loving family, built on love. Our vibrations are high. We're all the way up. We are a loving family, built on love. Our vibrations are high. We're all the way up. We are a loving family, built on love. Our vibrations are high. We're all the way up. We are a loving family, built on love. Our vibrations are high. We're all the way up. We are the Alice family. 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 We are the Atlas 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 family.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Namaste, Ashe, salutation, shalom. Today, I want to talk about men's mental health, but I know you guys are not really going to take it from me. I know you not guys are not really going to try to understand it from me. So I thought we can take a look at Michael Beasley on the Shannon Sharp, Club Shay Shay. So, you know, listen to, and I think this is like something that we don't talk about enough. I think it's something that we need to actually address. But I want you guys to listen to the raw emotion of how he speaks about this. We'll stop it periodically and discuss. But I want to look at a lot of this. I really want to look at a lot of this because man, he was speaking, he was speaking. I'm going to say that.
Your favorite player. He's one of the most talented and gifted.
Right. So
you were big for your age.
So I didn't speak my first word till I was like 3.
Okay.
But I was the size of a 3-year-old at 10 months.
Damn.
Right? So my mom used to tell the story all the time. She got into a car accident when I was a year old.
Okay.
And it was a soft car accident. The officer came to her and was in such in distress. Man, we got to get your son to the hospital right away. He's unresponsive. He's not saying anything. We asked him his name. He don't know his age. And she looked at him like, bro, he 11 months. You know what I'm saying? And like I was that big. So I skipped pre-K. I skipped I was in kindergarten at like 4 years old, right? So by the time I was in 6th grade or 7th grade, I was 11 in the 7th grade. I was real young, 10, 10, 11 in 7th grade. So, you know, I was always just doing what they did. Like, everybody just thought I was older.
Right.
Everybody always thought I was older.
Right.
And, you know, I couldn't talk at first. And by the time I learned to speak, I learned you would do it for me. So just play dumb, right?
So you just sit back and let others talk for you.
Yeah. And then when you don't say what I don't want to say, then I just don't kick it with you no more. But that's just my whole life, you know. And I wasn't Michael Beasley until I was like maybe 15. Like right now, I'm just like I was just Mike. They called me Little Mike. My dad was Big Mike. Okay. So I was just Little Mike. And my grandmother used to call me Bougie Man. Because
why is that?
Because I don't eat leftovers. You know, this leather couch.
Yeah.
My great grandfather, granddaddy Glanius, he died on a leather couch. So I don't sit on leather couches, and you know, like especially if they don't got rips and shit like that. You understand? We're in a strip club. I'm not sure why you got me here, but you know, but yeah, like so like I just always been like people see me and think they know because of my size and never heard the things I say. And then by the time they heard it, they deciphered your way in such as the glass being half full or half empty. Right. They put your perspective on, right? And then the world just know you for what they know you for.
You mentioned your grandfather, your father, your uncle. How different do you think your life would have been had you had those people in your life being in a more influential way and not doing what they did? How do you think that would have impacted you?
I think I would have been a better person. I'm not sure if I would have been a better basketball player.
Right.
I didn't become a good basketball player until I met Kevin Durant and Stink and Chuck and Carl Scott.
People don't realize that you're only a year older than KD.
I'm a year younger.
KD's a year older than you.
Mm-hmm. Well, not a whole. Yeah, he was born 88. He was born September 88.
98.
98. No, he wasn't. 88.
88? So KD's like 37,
and I was
38.
born January 89.
Wow.
So
I would have never guessed that, Bees.
Wow.
Because when you did, hold on.
That I want to skip to the part where he
ultimately fell in love with Nolan Smith. You know, I'm like, and he taught me what basketball. Did he go to Duke? Mm-hmm. Right? At the time, this was 89, 90. Yeah. A lot of new bills was coming up out. Yeah. Sending the three. You told me that. Right? But, bro, yeah, I had to pay my childhood back. So I don't owe no man for anything because the one I pay, and then it's like I pay for, I raise myself. These, that's real. Somebody kept documentation. Yeah, they bought you. Why you say somebody like you didn't just say these coaches hold money? Your coach. These I don't. Bro, yes, but it's the documentation of what? He kept documentation where I took bees to McDonald's, or I bought bees some shoes, or I did this, or I did that. From the time you were 13, which is what broke my heart. Because you thought he was doing it out of the kindness of his heart. Which is why I just asked you, how much do you, for 18 years of his life, if you're a real dad, how much do you really, if your son
grow up and become Elon Musk and only give you 10 grand or not even.
My kid ain't got to give me nothing. Right? My kid didn't ask to come here.
Let's just we can talk real facts if y'all want to hear real facts. I'm not going to, later for the days that I just subscribe to whatever y'all say, either hear what I say or don't ask me. But this is real shit.
High school. Is it true you went to 6 high schools?
Mm-hmm. I went to 7 elementary schools. I went to 4 middle schools. I went to 6 high schools.
Okay. You went your freshman National Christian, 30 points, 10 rebounds. Sophomore year, Riverdale Baptist, 28, 13 rebounds. Junior year, Oak Hill.
No.
Okay, go ahead. What I miss? What we miss?
I went National Christian. I went Longburg Prep.
Longburg Prep, okay.
I went IMG Academy.
Okay.
I went Riverdale Baptist.
Okay.
I went Oak Hill Academy.
Okay.
I went Notre Dame Prep.
Okay. Why so many schools?
Because I didn't understand who I was at the time, and I was just a jokester.
Yeah.
I remember I told you the size thing.
Yeah.
When you see me, like I would be quiet first, so that people take that as maturity.
Right.
So then what I would do, like things a
Goofy
kid
stuff,
would
yeah.
do, not only would it surprise you because you think I'm older,
Right.
but it'll extra surprise you because you don't know I'm actually younger.
Right.
Remember, I was 10 turning 11 in the 7th grade. All my peers was 12 turning 13.
Right.
That doesn't sound like a lot now, but a 13 to 11-year-old, that's a very big maturity gap.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
tall were you? How tall were you 11, 12 years old? 6 foot, 6'2", 6'3"?
11, I was 6'1". Yeah, like 6'1".
Yo.
I was big my whole life. I never had a growth spurt. Like
At 11? At 11? Dang. At 11, 6'1", at 11? Dang.
Like from 11.
He couldn't hang out with none of the 11-year-olds.
11, I wore 12. And then the summer of 8th grade, from 7th grade to 8th grade, these kids went from 11 and a half to a fucking 18 where they are today. Swear to God, that's not nigga, my mother hated me that summer because she thought I was lying just to get new shoes every week. And every time we'd go, like, dog, bigger size, bigger for 6, 7 months.
Right.
Bro, feet was hurting.
How did you even find shoes a size 18?
We did until I started playing basketball.
So you basically had to wear basketball shoes the whole while.
No, I wore the same. My uncle that got locked up.
Yeah.
When he got locked up, he gave me a pair of Damon Stoudemires. This is my favorite shoes ever. But they was a little too small.
Yeah.
So when they really got small, I used to just step on them and just wear them in slippers. And then, I stopped. Like by the time my first pair of shoes in the 17, 18 was the Allen Iversons with the zipper.
Yeah.
I got a lot of shits. My mom came home with them shits. But that's when I was able to, retire the Damon Stoudemires because like my foot was hanging out. Them was like that big. Yeah. But but I was always tall my whole life.
Yeah.
Like I stopped growing my 3rd year in the league in Minnesota. Like I got drafted at like 6'8" and a half with no shoes.
Mhm.
And by the time I got to Minnesota, I'm like now I'm like 6'10" and a half.
Big hand.
Every school that you went, was it hard being on your own? Because you're on your own at these schools, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it hard being, because like you said, you're a kid, you 13, 14, 15, 16, you're on your own.
But I was used to it. I was on my own my whole life. I grew up with my mom.
Right.
Then I started playing basketball and just started living with Nolan and his family.
Right.
I was on my own then. Like I love Nolan, but like waking up early, like because my grandmother, she wake up 5:30 every morning.
Yes.
Start looking for change in the couches and shit. Every morning, like somebody put it there last night. But every morning this is how I knew God is. This is my first, I knew really, every morning she'd wake us up 5:30. Man, I gotta go and find $1.10 to get on the bus every morning. I swear to God. So I'm just used to waking up early.
Right.
I move with Nolan, they don't wake up early. Not early as I do. I was like, tiptoe around the house.
Right.
So I've just been alone my whole life. And like, that's it. I just been alone my whole life, just been quiet my whole life. And it's like when I come outside, I just be wanting to have fun.
Right.
Or just joke or something. And then the world for some reason, the world judges your opinion like it's a test. So if I ask you, hey, yo, what you think about the color green? And you just say, I don't like it because it reminds me of the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Now, all of a sudden, you're just a forest killer. Right? So it's like we live in a society to where it's like you can't give opinion without it being graded like a test. And that's basically my whole life.
McDonald's All-American game. You won the MVP. Derrick Rose is in that game. James Harden is in that game. O.J. Mayo's in that game. Kevin Love, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan. You go to the McDonald's All-American. Obviously, you're one of the 24 best high school basketball players in America. You win the MVP. When did you know, like, you know what? I can go to the NBA. I'm gonna be great. When did Michael Beasley finally it dawn on him? I'm a bad mofo.
Right then, I was just mad.
What were you mad about?
I was the #1 player in the country, and I get to ESPN, and they got me ranked #6, and Kevin Love #1. No disrespect to Kevin Love because I love him, but
Right.
ESPN been doing this for my whole life. Look at all of my stats. ESPN.
Listening to how he's describing things, he's like, they played on him his whole career. They played on him mentally played on him his whole career. Now think about it. The little bit of stuff we see, online, with these characters online, that's nothing compared to the pressure that he had. You know what I mean? At 15 years old, they kept on bringing up his past, kept on bringing up when he was 15, his mental condition, so on and so forth, right? So the things that these people do on this app is nothing compared to, what people really went through, so on and so forth. This is why I say this conversation needs to be had. And it gets a little bit deeper. It gets a little bit more. So, buckle your seats. If you are an emotional person, this is going to take you on an emotional roller coaster. What's going on with you? Hey, appreciate everybody that's in the chat, everybody that's here. Appreciate you. We do have memberships. We are, you see the little dollar sign, you can, support the page in multiple different ways, but I'm glad that you're just here watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button or thumbs down button. Every interaction counts, whether you thumbs up it, thumbs down it, interact with the screen, do the things that YouTube allows you to do. And hopefully we can build a great page over here despite all of the BS, we still got to push past it.
ESPN just make it their business to just erase my existence, even from what you just said. Nobody know I was the MVP. If you go to the McDonald's game, I'm not even in the hallway of the MVPs.
Why?
ESPN. So the only reason I played that game, because I was gonna go there, I twisted my ankle bad.
Right.
So I wasn't gonna play. But when I got there, I seen that ESPN had me ranked #6. So go look at the game. My first shot of the game was a disrespectful one from half court. And I just happened to make it. So I started busting their ass. That's it.
So you was on one. So you felt some type of way. You like, I'm the #1 player. I come to the McDonald's All-American game. You got me ranked #6.
I go to the practice and, like Blake Griffin, I love this nigga, bro. Blake Griffin has always been one of my favorite players.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I first meet him, he dunking. That's why he the only reason I did the dunk contest, because I ain't no dunk like that.
Right.
Man, great, but whatever. So Blake Griffin, we just chopping it up, and he was kind of unknown too.
Right.
And he the one brought it to my attention. I'm like, dog, what, not even like disrespecting me, but
Right.
like, yo, that's weird, because not only was I ranked differently than all of it, everybody else was ranked differently.
Right.
And Kevin Love was #1.
Right.
And like I said, no shot to Kevin Love, because Kevin, I love you.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
But I just remember being mad at that, because like I worked for that #1 spot.
Right.
Because I was chasing OJ Mayo. That's
Right.
how
Yes.
I was chasing OJ Mayo my whole. And then when we finally get here now, OJ Mayo ain't even a thing to chase. Like, okay, what I was now, it was just confusing to 17, 18-year-old.
Right.
So then and then #6, that's when I was like, because I wasn't even gonna play. Like I said, I was hurt. So I was just on some disrespect, like some fuck y'all shit, and I wish I wasn't, because that was my hood side.
Yeah.
If I could have been professional, I would have really gave it my all, and then probably would have had 40 points on the ass, 50 points.
But you made it your mission. You made it your mission that you was going to destroy that you was going to destroy those guys in that game.
After I made the first shot,
yeah.
Like going up into I would just remember being confused. But when I made the first shot, I'm like, oh, these niggas trash.
You took a shot from half court. How they trash? They ain't guarding that, bees.
That ain't my fault.
Were the guys better than you expected? It's like, okay. I mean, I had teammates that. So what?
Honestly,
yeah.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. The only people I couldn't wrap my head around out of that group, Derrick Rose, because I don't realize how tall he is. He like a real 6'4", and like like real. Yo, I ain't never seen nobody that fast in my life. And then he like We jump out. He runs so fast too and jump straight up. Man, I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. I'm taking the contact and just boom. Right? OJ Mayo was Jordan before all of us. The step backs that KDC today, he was doing that since 13. Ask everybody. No, I ain't gonna lie to you. Right? And then Blake Griffin. I could not believe he jumped that powerful.
Right.
And then no. Then Kevin Love, Kevin Love can throw a chest pass. And I'm mad he never did this in the NBA. Kevin Love throws a chest pass from full court like Wes Unseld.
Yeah.
Bro, those right there, that's when I was like, God damn, these niggas different. You know, because like nobody know I was a hood nigga. Like I ain't grow up, I didn't find out about AAU basketball until I was 11. I didn't know AAU word was a thing. Right? So I got there. I was just impressed, but then I was just mad because they ranked me number 6.
Are you the best one and done player? Because when you look at your style, I mean, I think your first game, you had like 30 and 20.
Again, I was mad.
Why?
David Hoskins.
I'm not familiar with the name.
David Hoskins played there before me. He got injured, so
He played K-State?
Yeah.
Okay.
And David Hoskins was real strong, real buff nigga. And I love that nigga, Detroit, real cool nigga. But whenever it comes to basketball, he will always tell me like, hey bro, just like we practiced a few times, and he'd be like, hey bro, you took a lot of shots today. Just know when I come back, you ain't getting that many shots. Like he just always for no reason. Yeah. And I never knew why. Cause I was 17 in college.
Right.
Turning 18. So it's like, I think he was like the 3rd, 4th year in college and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I used to always be mad at him. Like, nigga, why the fuck you keep on something, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
what you on, bro?
We be kicking it. And he just, bro, just know you ain't getting them shots. Right? That shit pissed me off. Like, a couple of them old niggas pissed me off.
Yeah, but I love them.
Hey, he ain't gonna get me shot. Like, yo, can you imagine like being young in the league like that and all the older players like holding their nuts over you? You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine what they're doing to your mental? This is why I keep on saying, like, you know, everybody's not going with that whole iron sharpening iron concept. Like some of us minds don't work like that. So when you constantly running across people who trying to tear you down and they making it seem like that tear down is a buildup, it's strenuous on the mind. It's strenuous on the mental. So when you got people that's making it seem like, you know, that idea is like kosher, like, oh yeah, tear them down, talk shit, right? That's why we're struggling right now, you know, in the mental department. That's why we're struggling right now, because y'all keep on doing the same thing, hoping for different results. We can't keep tearing each other down saying that we building each other up like that. And that's why I wanted to watch this, because when I watched this, I was like, damn, all the things that he's going through is all the things that like we afraid to talk about, we afraid to speak on. You know, some of these things like they don't speak on it, you know? And it's sad. It's sad because we don't have a place to go. We don't have a place to talk. We don't have that. You know?
I was just mad, man.
We don't have it.
Frank.
He telling you.
I thought she didn't have anybody to take her. She had
No. I was mad at my mom from my childhood. My dad at 25.
Hold on, this is the part.
I said it went viral or whatever the fuck. That's the part of T I want him to realize.
It's like, dog, you need to keep him in the gym and out of that club shit, out of them the cool scenes, because just like LeBron James, the cool scene is wherever you are. No, Ja don't need to get out of Memphis. The city loves him.
Yes.
Ja just need to understand who he is to Memphis, so the city can love him so the city can love him to life and not love him to death. They need to help him become a better him,
right?
Rather than shoot him up, bang bang.
You do realize that I think there's a greater chance that they're going to probably move on. You see, they traded Desmond Bain. You see, they traded Triple J.
Desmond Bain, we the ones. He came out of our gym.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
So you think there's a greater chance that Ja stays in Memphis or he's moving on?
what is and shall be. That's not my. That's up for the sun to see, you know, and us to handle. I don't know where he's gonna go and if he's gonna go anywhere, but I just think before y'all start judging him and then like just help him.
2018 Lakers. Josh Hart, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Alex Caruso, Zubac.
So this is when he starts getting emotional right here. This is where he's about to start getting emotional or speaking real. Like,
Yeah.
I
listen.
wasn't a basketball player.
What were you there?
My mom died. I couldn't.
You couldn't focus, huh?
So New York hurt my feelings because I played really good in New York.
Right.
And New York was only 3 hours away from DC.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to drive, you know, my mom lived on the Baltimore side at this time. So
Yeah.
I used to drive 3 hours, like after practice, after games, after, you know, whenever I could to go see my mom.
Right.
Because like she had cancer.
Right.
Right. So I was hoping to stay in New York, man. I want to stay in New York so fucking bad. Or I wanted to go to DC or Philly. Like one of those teams that was close to my mom.
So you still get
Yeah, like, you understand? New York looked at me and said, Michael Beasley is the greatest player, the smartest player to ever put on a Knicks jersey, but how did this help us win? This is one of the times I wish I had something to say because I said, I don't know. Like, I ain't never, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when I signed with the Lakers, that's when we found out my mom was been lying about us about having stage 2 cancer and it was stage 4. And then when I went to the Lakers, we talked all day on FaceTime, me, her, and my brother, right? And then like right before the season, my brother went home. And FaceTime me and like I was on the phone with my mom, just same shit.
Yes.
And he showed me like the side she wasn't showing us. So like we didn't know, but like every day she would like really get up and make sure she take her morphine so she can have that phone call. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I just couldn't hold him. I just couldn't blame him. And I just had to go. Bro, my mom was driving herself to chemo until they put her on hospice. She ain't deserve that. And I was mad at her at the time because I remember I told you my dad did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't know how to just. Yeah, bro. I ain't like that, because man,
You say you was mad at your mom, what? Because she didn't have anybody to take her? She had to drive herself? She was alone?
No. I was mad at my mom for my childhood. My dad at 25 told me I cut my whole family off for 3 years. I was pissed at them. Because my dad was a real nigga. Was looking for me my whole life, and I was looking for him. And you got all these random ass niggas in my life. I wanted my dad. And then I got mad at my mom, and then she died, man.
So 3 years you're not having a conversation with your mom. And when you come back into
when I got to New York, we was getting back. And then when I got to LA, it was just too far, and then it was too late now. And then I didn't know how to say it. I didn't know how to say that. And then I just went out there. I just had the wrong shorts on. They fit the same, so I couldn't feel that shit. Y'all laugh. That day, James died 2 days before, my cousin. And I was supposed to be in a funeral, and I was at shoot-around like, damn, should I get on this flight? Or just play, bro. If I get on this flight, they're gonna think I'm lying about people dying and shit. I ain't wanna play at all, nigga. I ain't wanna play. I was one of my favorite people and shit, and they was just laughing at me and shit. It was just laughing at me, man. I was hot, nigga. I was hot. I hated them niggas, man, because my mom didn't deserve that shit. And then James died in the car, man. James went to go, I told him stop fucking these dumbass bitches. Man, James went to go meet this girl and she set him up and the nigga hit him and he hid, right? He hid. And the only reason the nigga ain't come because the nigga came down the street and they let James die in their car, man. I couldn't be there for him. And y'all laughed at me. But I'm gonna cry a little bit, but don't act like you don't notice, right? Just act like you don't notice. Yeah, I hated that year.
Your mom dying, that robbed you of your ability wanting to play basketball, huh?
Yeah, I couldn't, like, Magic Johnson and LeBron James, my favorite people, I couldn't even be happy around them because they was laughing too. But nah.
Did they know?
Josh Hart, though, I love him. Josh Hart, bro, I was on the bus one day, and I didn't even know I was crying. I was just sitting there trying to be quiet. John's heart came up to me and gave me a hug, bro. It was like, bro, I don't know what you're going through, dog, but you can come talk to me. And I never did, and I wish I did, but like, Josh Hart, he seen who I was, bro. I fuck with Josh, man. I ain't never. And then B.I. used to kick it with me. B.I. used to be like, man, fuck them clubs. I'm gonna kick it with you, OG, nigga. I don't know why, but I just fuck with you. And we used to talk all night. You understand? Like, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with them youngins, but like, I'm just mad I couldn't be.
Did anybody know what you were going through at the time?
No.
Did you tell anybody?
I couldn't. I didn't know how. I couldn't. My whole life. And not just then, from day one. From day one, the day I got drafted, I was going through it all. And it's like, if I say it, y'all just laugh at it. If I act out on it, or if I just slip out because I'm going through reality outside of this game, y'all just laugh at it, and never what I got to say, never just what I.
Did you feel like anybody ever tried to understand who Michael Beasley was, the person?
Now, you know, tell me we don't see that same thing. Tell me we don't see that same exact thing in today's age. Y'all don't give us room for human error. You know, y'all don't give us space to try to show y'all that we a better person. Y'all don't give us space to try to be the new us that we want to be, as opposed to the person that y'all see on paper somewhere. Y'all don't give us that room to change. Y'all don't give us that room to grow. Y'all expect the idea of the man to be the perfect idea of how y'all expect the man to be. When deep down inside, we could be going through all types of stuff. But y'all don't care. And I say that loosely when I say y'all, not the individuals who do care, not the individuals that do see, the individuals that do, you know, have that empathy to say, you know, somebody's going through the same thing I'm going through. Let me give them grace. Let me give them room to change. Let me give them space to grow. Nah, it's just pressure, more pressure. Add some more people that bring pressure. And then if we try to give y'all our personal mind or our personal identity, y'all will crush it. Y'all will crush it. Here's a man who's in the league. Right? But he's telling you, I'm still suffering from everyday reality stuff, even though y'all see me in this big game, even though y'all see me in this big light. I'm still going through things that reality is crushing me from. He ain't had nobody to talk to, and he got money. Y'all want to make it seem like it's about money. You know? Y'all want to make it seem like it's the money, you know, and the money is the thing that's making everybody, you know, happy, and all you need is money, and that's all you need is money, and it's gonna work out as long as you got money. And here's a man who had money and still was going through it all, but make it make sense. We don't have that many people to talk to. Not our peers. We don't have it. Stop making it seem like men don't need a space to talk. Stop making it seem like men don't need other men that's supporting them in their mental. We ain't got it all figured out, just like y'all ain't got it all figured out. We going through shit. We got all these titles that we got to try to uphold. We got all this stuff that we got to want to do. But guess what? We don't get no room for error. We don't get no room for the human experience. Why? Because the other men decide that we the butt of the joke. The other men decide that our mental don't matter. The other men that's in the group decide how we fight. Maybe everybody don't fight with swords. Maybe some people fight with nunchucks. You gonna deny them the nunchucks just because you don't know how to use them? We got to start taking better care of each other's mental. The mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Everybody thought they knew who Michael Beasley was, the player, basketball player, but nobody understood Michael Beasley, the person.
No.
Did anybody try to get that?
No.
Did you try to let anybody in to see that side of you?
How many times did I cut my hair? Go back and look at it. How many times I tried to reintroduce myself? Go back and look at it. How many times I tried to apologize for who y'all thought I was? Go back and look at it. Y'all laughed at every single time. Every single time.
Are we not watching this same thing happen right now to this day? I mean, you could take my situation, for example, right? You could take my situation, for example. I left the bullshit alone for 7 months. 7 months. Come back to try to show and prove. What happened? What happened? Every single time. He's telling y'all the way of the world. He's telling y'all how the world is. He's telling y'all how cruel we are to each other. He's telling y'all how fucked up we are to each other. But is anybody listening? Is anybody really listening? Because I think we all deserve that. To be heard, a chance to be better, a chance to be different. I think we all deserve it. But when somebody speaks on it, do we really hear it? Or is this just another moment that people laugh about? Is this where somebody give you their true self and we laugh about it? Because that's all I see us doing. The fake is out here portraying this realness, and everybody think that the fake is the real, that we don't see the real when it pop up. We don't see the real when it pop up because all of these fakes that's doing it for money. All of these fakes that's out here doing this for money and doing that for clout. When the real pop up, we don't see it. Because we done been already sold a fake image for our collective.
If I had a bad game, look, the worst in the world. If I had a good game, it's just some lucky shit. I've never been able to have a good game without y'all talking about my past. Even today, I go play in the big three like, he don't belong there. You know, his mental this, his mental that. Y'all don't know my mental. Stephen A. Smith met me at 15, ain't said a word to me. Now, next thing I know, this nigga talking about character issues at 18. How the f you even know about character issues? You don't know I was catching a bus to them gyms you seen me at, nigga? Walking a mile after I got on the bus. But character issues because why? You grew up with a fucking fridge? I didn't. Y'all never asked me anything. Not once. Y'all just all thought I came from where y'all came from and then judged where I did. And so me and my friends got laughed at and y'all just, for loyalty, Trevor Reeser looked at me and said, yo, you the smartest nigga I ever met, nigga, but you loyal to the most dumbest nigga. I know that now. No, nigga, nobody asked me shit. I ain't care. That's real.
If you'd had mentorship, Michael Beasley would be a different person sitting on
a billionaire. That's why I look at, right? And I love the kids. Because all you need is a little bit of discipline, a little bit of organization. Then you're gonna be scared of your parents. Then you're gonna go outside and be scared of your coaches. And you're gonna go outside and be scared of the officers. And then you're gonna go outside and be scared of life. And that's just gonna make you live one more day.
On the court, you had moments. You should look. You're the second pick in the draft. Everybody saw what you did.
Y'all laughed at them all. Go back and look at it. That's a real shit.
Would you say they? Who
like I can give you a real stat. Every time I played over 30 minutes, I'm averaging like 20 plus points. Every time I'm playing over 25 minutes, like look at the stats. My per 36 add up with the all-stars that y'all love to pay. But whenever it was my turn, y'all all brought up what mental issues y'all thought I had, having none. The mental issues y'all thought I had, y'all created because I couldn't understand it, which created depression, anxiety. Then I couldn't talk to anybody. And every time I tried to change, y'all just laughed at me.
You hear what he said? You hear what he said? He said he didn't have mental issues. He said the mental issues that was created by the public image of the persona that they were trying to put on him. And that's what was creating anxiety. That's what was creating all of these things, because he couldn't understand it. And no matter how many times he tried to show himself, they laughed at him. They laughed at him. But they liked him in the image that they were putting him in, the image of mental health, the image of not being this and all of that stuff. They like throwing that image out there. But when he tried to combat that image, it made him look even crazier. When he tried to argue that image, it made him look even crazier. So he ain't really have nobody to talk to. He ain't really have nobody to go to. Think about that. This is why I say, like, we got to take the BS to the Discord. We got to take it off of this public platform. You know, the BS, the problems that people are having with us over here, so on and so forth. Look, that's not our image. And we don't want to keep that, you know, in the idea of our image, you know? And no matter how many times we keep on trying to tell people that's not our image and that's not the image we want to be in, it seems like they just have a hard time not wanting to see you for who you want to be, but who they want you to be. The patterns. It's the patterns. Once you start seeing the patterns, then you could probably stop the patterns. But if we keep riding down these same waves and these same patterns, then we're going to keep on doing and getting the same result. We breaking each other. I'm sorry. I was getting the what you calling for the Discord so people can join the Discord. But we breaking each other. We got to stop breaking each other thinking that we fixing each other. We got to stop this iron sharpens iron concept. We got to change it. We got to be the generation that change it. This iron sharpens iron concept is hurting us. It is hurting us.
Right? And then look at my numbers. I only played half the game max, but always produce more numbers. I just never got a chance to play. Never got a chance to play. And when it was always time to get paid, you know, I was in New York, right? They had a vet minimum of 8 million. They paid me 2 million last year. It was the minimum, right? Mm-hmm. I'm looking at them trying to negotiate my contract before I go to New York. They say what they said to me, and okay, cool. I look at my agent, I say, bro, they got 6 million to give me, just tell them to give me that 6 million for the 1 year. You know what I'm saying? It ain't hurting them, it ain't hurting me.
Right.
Ask me what they do the next day.
What they do?
Mario Hazonia, wearing number 8, just signed for $8 million.
So the money that you could have got.
Ask who wore number 8 last year.
You did.
Not even a phone call to say they was going in the other direction. Right? Yeah, nigga. Every time I played good, y'all laughed and just thought it was luck.
Mike, did you, I mean, at any point in time, did you ever say, you know what, I need to go sit down and talk to somebody about what I got?
Yeah, like last week was the first time I called my lawyer and asked him, I'm looking for my insurance card now. I don't want to pay for that shit. I heard that shit expensive. Real shit.
Do you wish you had done it sooner?
I did. I was in anger management my whole life. I just never spoke. Court appointed since 5th grade, 4th grade.
How do you get court appointed anger management in 4th or 5th grade? What did you do?
The first time?
Yeah.
Antoine Queen. He beat me in basketball when I ain't care. But afterwards at recess, he was like, you just talk for nothing. You just talk for nothing.
So in other words, he's
So I beat the shit out of him.
For beating you in basketball?
No, that was 5-10 minutes. Leave me alone. I didn't care about basketball then.
Okay.
So I beat the shit out of him.
So you beat the guy up because he was telling you.
And then when they tried to stop me,
yeah,
right. The only person, like I dragged this nigga from the playground to the inside bathroom. I whooped his ass. I really whooped his ass. Right? The only time that I would hear anything is when they would call Leroy Ellison, get to Michael Beasley. You know, the only person I was scared of was my brother. One, partly because he knew how to box before me, and then secondly, he was the one that always snitched on my mom.
Yeah.
I'm whooping this nigga ass, whooping this nigga ass, whooping this nigga ass. Pause the story. Like, you see this scratch on my arm?
Yeah.
Principal gave it to me. She grabbed me like maybe a few weeks before that.
Yeah.
And my mother told me, yo, next time somebody put their hands on you like that, right? So I'm whooping this nigga ass. I'm whooping this nigga ass. I hear my brother's name on the intercom, right? So now I'm scared. I go out the bathroom, like, what's my next move? Soon as Dr. Cooper grabbed my goddamn arm, and before I can think, I looked up and seen it was her, and this thing was flying to her. Bah!
You hit the principal or the
knocked
teacher?
that shit out. That's the first time I got arrested. Knocked that shit.
What grade were you
clean out.
in?
5th grade. But I was 9. I wasn't supposed to be in the 5th grade. I was 8 or 9. But I was just bigger.
Yes.
You understand? So it was like, I knocked that shit out. I knocked that clean out. I wasn't a basketball player then. I was a child around the older people.
Right.
They 5th grade, you 10, I'm 8. So yes, I'm gonna act like a child, but back then I didn't know this. Back then I was just very violent because I grew up in Chocolate City. I was a light-skinned guy.
Yeah.
And my mother had barrettes in my hair, so I was a light-skinned guy and a girl. I got green eyes. So I was just always mad because everybody asked me if I was a boy or girl.
Right.
Or they'd be like,
so you swinging on them, they
come on, let's find out. Like, real shit.
Hey, now that's real right there. That's real. Back in the day, the 90s, come on. The 90s, early 2000s, you know what I mean? Like, your mom would do your hair, put you with the cornrows, put barrettes in your hair, berets in, all that shit. You a whole boy. You like, man, you know, you had to fight back then.
I swear. And then I'm trying, like, everybody in my family, your complexion.
Yeah.
So in DC, everywhere I go,
Yeah, Chocolate City, yeah, for sure.
It was always a red bone joke about my mom.
Yeah. Cause your mom light skinned like
Let's
you.
go, nigga. Let's go. It's the second fight. All right, you found out if I was a boy or a girl.
Right.
Now you saying something about, all right, come on, let's go. We're fighting again.
Right.
Everywhere I go.
So you fought a lot as a kid.
Yes, and I was.
Why do you think you fought so much?
Because you dark niggas don't like light-skinned people. Well, you're not hearing that I'm saying. Literally, black only matters to black when it's black is black.
Right.
The 1% don't matter when a nigga got green eyes because you think I'm better. Oh, nigga, I know I'm a tiger. I don't talk about the stripes, right?
Yeah.
But
sure.
nigga, black thing, light skin ain't black enough. You act light skin, you act light skin. I've been hearing that all my life from the females I try to like.
Right.
Oh, nah, you act light skin. What does that even mean? And then they all fall in love with me when they realize, damn, no, you dark skin and height. Yeah, nigga, because I'm a nigga. Stupid. Like, black people think light skin people just like, no, we're light skin inside of our body, right? Oh, no, we're black inside of our body, and the exterior is the exterior.
Correct.
Albino, whatever the fuck my mom was doing, all that shit.
Right.
Nigga, I see myself as you.
Right.
But my whole life, you didn't. I just had to beat you, nigga.
You see? You see what he's saying? Tell me we don't see this today. One's in the chat if you see what he's saying to this day. To this day, you still see this same fight. You still see this same fight. That's why it's so confusing to me. Because all my life, I've been fighting against darker skinned people that don't like me because I was high yellow when I was a kid. Or, you know, of this complexion when I was a kid, or that complexion, right? So it confuses me. That's why I say I ain't fighting none of it. But they always want to make you fight something, right? Why? Because the darker ones are fighting the lighter ones, telling the lighter ones to fight the lighter ones. But we don't want to see that in our community. We don't want to acknowledge that in our community, that that's what's happening. On top of that, you got other people telling you what your fight should be. Whole time, you fighting in your community already just to be you. Whole time, you fighting just to be you. When I used to read books, they used to clown me for reading books. read books on the bus, like right before school or after school, when I can get like a little read in because I was so intrigued by the book. I just couldn't put it down. I had to finish it. Laugh at me for reading. To this day, this stuff still goes on. It didn't stop. It didn't change. Y'all are trying to hide it and make it seem like it stopped, seem like it changed. No, it's still the same. It's prejudice within our own community. So I always hear somebody talk about high yellow, light skin. Who always saying that? The darker skinned men, the darker skinned women. Some of the light skinned women are attacking the darker skinned women too. Some of the light skinned men are attacking the darker skinned men too. And then they all want us to fight white. They all want us to fight white. But that don't make sense. I mean, as soon as they get rid of white, they're going to get rid of your brown skin ass too. Because that's what they pushing for. And if you always fighting that, then you always going to be fighting that. Because once you start a fight, it's just going to bring another fight. But everybody act like they don't see that. Everybody act like they don't see fighting brings more fighting. When I say we just want to operate with unity, then, oh, you wrong. You wrong. Ain't no unity without fighting. They act like they don't know. Come on, man. Pay attention.
Yes. Real shit. That's
So
why
then they realize, they're like, oh, hold on. He might be light-skinned, but
everywhere I go, look at this. It's split down the middle.
Yeah.
People think that I think that that's pretty. I didn't even notice that shit until I was like 18, 19.
Right.
Bro, everywhere I go, green eyes, light skin. And then my hair was long my whole life.
Yes.
My mom used to put bow rats in my hair. So I was my mom's second.
Put rest in your hair?
I was my mom's second child.
Yeah.
And she really wanted a girl. She was mad I wasn't a girl. And then she was mad I was big. You know, but she ain't put like girly styles.
Yes.
Just like when Snoop Dogg made that shit acceptable.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? My mom used to put dress me like Snoop Dogg as far as the hair. But I'm light skinned with green eyes.
Right.
And so nigga used to ask me if I was a girl, used to call me white boy. I used to beat the shit out of nigga. A lot. A lot.
When did you stop fighting, Mike?
When I played basketball? Well,
do you remember the last time you had a fight?
Yeah.
Has it been in the last year, the last 5 years, last 10 years?
Last time I had a fight was like 2017.
Okay, it's been almost a decade. Okay, we can get with that.
Mm-hmm.
You remember why you got into it?
Disrespect, loyalty.
So you got it with somebody that you knew. You felt he was disrespectful. You've been loyal to him.
I don't feel anything. See, like, all right, this, your truth is just glasses you hand me with mud on it, right?
Yeah.
The truth should be a sword. And if you fall on the wrong side, it's just that with your blood on it. I don't do anything by how I feel. I do everything by according to what the truth is. What the right answer is, whether I fall on that sword or not. No fucking feelings.
Did you display any of this type of behavior when you were in the NBA and people and executives?
No.
Okay.
Ask who? I never smacked none of them. They should have. I should have.
No,
they all disrespect me to my face and thought I was cool. I laugh. But no, I should have smacked a lot of them. I ain't never. Bron came to me in 2014 and said, and I'm just sitting there, bro. At the time, nigga, it was after practice. It was D-Wade, Bron, Ray Allen, Chris Bars, Chris Anderson,
Birdman.
They was all getting treatment.
Yeah.
Bro, these are people I grew up watching,
for
so
sure.
I'm just admiring the conversations. And bro, I walked up to me and was like, "Bees, You are a scary dude. What? So it's just the way you look. I'm like, bro, I'm just, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I know he ain't mean what he meant by it,
Right.
but that's what y'all all take me as.
Right.
I'm just silent because I don't know what to say. And then I just get too afraid to tell you that I'm afraid. And then now y'all all just judge me with your own mind and never ask me about mine.
Right.
That's just my whole life.
Is it true you once turned down $15 million to go to China and accepted a $2.1 million from the Knicks?
Who told you that lie?
No. That didn't happen?
No.
So how did you make good money going to China?
I like that. Yeah, hell yeah. I made my 15, nigga.
So why did you stay over? Why didn't you stay over in China?
Because when you understand who you are,
Yeah.
you understand value, right?
Yeah, for sure.
What female do you like that you see every night? Nah, you might see her Wednesday and make her sweat on Thursday, right?
Mhm.
Especially when she knows that you got turf at your house.
Yeah.
Huh? Right?
Right.
Because you know, it's right. Like you ain't gonna let her come in here every day, every week when she wants. You're gonna see her when you want.
Right.
That's creating value. I play what I want.
Delonte West. He was a teammate of yours in China, right?
Yeah.
How difficult is it to see him going through what he's going through right now, Bees?
It's not.
It's not difficult for you?
No.
Why?
You just told me to mind my own business. What? Just because it's right? No. We all have to go through what we have to go through to become the person we need to be for tomorrow. Tomorrow only knows survival. Us and our social cues of today tend to forget that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow, if tomorrow was a place we had to go to, you know how many people wouldn't make it? But we're so spoiled as to have it come to us that you can sit on the couch and be 600 pounds, right? So life is just a maturation process. We all on our own journey.
Everybody has.
Yo, that is so deep right there. He said if tomorrow was something you had to get to, a lot of us wouldn't have made it. He said tomorrow, if tomorrow was something we all had to get to, everybody wouldn't have made it. Luckily, tomorrow is something that comes to us. Never thought about tomorrow like that. I never thought about tomorrow like that because tomorrow, I mean, even though they say tomorrow's not promised, I never thought about having to get to tomorrow. Like really having to get up and get to tomorrow, like it was a destination. If tomorrow was a destination, a lot of people wouldn't make it. That's deep. That's deep.
To go through something, some more extreme than others, but we got to go through something. We
The
got to
wise
go through a
man was a
storm.
fool. You understand?
Yeah, once upon a time, he absolutely was.
In order to learn your lessons, like, okay, this is my latest revelation. It's never not been right now. So if you get it now, or you get it later, when you do get it, it's going to be right now. See, we all confuse right now with our right now. And if you confuse that, then you're the present moment, right? When you finish, it's never not going to be the present moment. That's your right now. You just got to put your head down and just not worry about mine, right? So don't confuse my now with your now, because right now is always going to be right now.
I saw at one point in time you were living in your car for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Was that your absolute lowest point that you've been?
I wish.
You've been lower than living in your car?
Yeah, that they got repossessed. That fuck ass baby mother I got, man. It was under her name. Nigga. Yeah, nigga, I wish that was the worst. Nigga, I was sleeping outside. I was sleeping outside for real.
You sleep? Hold on. You was unhoused.
Yeah, because my friend, like you see him,
Yes.
I don't hold him accountable as far as not accountable. I don't hold him responsible. Right? Like he called me, he would call me every night. Like, dog, just come on my couch. Listen, bro. We all love elephants at the zoo.
Yes.
When he come down, sit on your couch and half your house smells like it. You don't want him in your house no more.
Right.
I understood how big I was from an early age. So I don't put my burdens on my friends. I just let them help me. Like, he makes sure I'm in the gym. Why? He helped me because whether I'm in a house or a car or doing this, he hold me accountable being in the gym every day at 9 a.m. Whether I got the money to pay him or not. Yeah, I've been worse than that. Like, my mother always told me to tell you what depression feels like. I'm not allowed to show you what it looks like. That's why if I cry a little, just act like you don't notice. It's a real thing.
You have a lot going on inside, don't you, Mike?
Yeah, that's why I smoke a lot.
A lot of crying. You do a lot of crying when you by yourself?
No, when I'm on the basketball court, because I sweat. And then you don't notice.
You can't tell.
Yeah.
What'll make that crying stop?
Just listen. Stop telling me what I mean. Just hear me.
There's a little boy inside that wants to be held, that wants to be heard, that wants to be seen. How do we get that little boy heard? How do we get him seen?
Stop telling me who you think I am. I've been saying it my whole life. Stop telling me who you think I am, and just like we judge decisions without knowing choices. You don't know the choices I had to, right?
I made a decision based on the choices that I had.
My stomach sometimes just gotta, you understand? Maybe I gotta do that shit for $20. You don't know that. Nigga says the stripper, she gotta eat and feed them babies, but you just so cool on judging pretty women was a thing. Right? We just so cool, like everybody just not us, so we don't like her. Everybody just don't do what we do, so we don't like them. It's like, bro, birds fly and fish swim. We are not the same. But God gave us all air. You don't judge. Why are you? That part. Just listen, bro. And not just to me. You know how many fathers out here missing their kids? You know how many mothers out here not telling the truth? And there's some fuck niggas out there. There's some niggas out there that's right. I'm raising one of their kids right now. I love her to death. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, just stop. People just shit.
How, as I listen to you talk and I see the type of relationship that you have with your mom, have you transported some of that into your relationship with women?
What?
Your anger, your disappointment in your mom because you found out that she kept you away from your dad. Your dad was trying everything he possibly could to see Mike.
Unfortunately, I tried to have a family by just the wrong women. And just like my mom, they all. Kaya was 4 when her mom decided to take her and the 4 for 3 years. Papa was 4 when his mom decided to take him for 3 years. Nori was 3, 2. They all used the crazy narrative that y'all all laughed at to take my kids away. Then I had no money, so I had to go continue to play, and then got laughed at. And so it just kept continuing. And so now I got 16-year-old and 6'4", Michael Beasley. Awesome. She's mad at me right now because I haven't been there as much as I'm supposed to.
Right.
But she doesn't know that her mom took her away from me for 3 years in the name of me loving someone else. Papo, the same thing. His mom took in the way of me not loving her anymore. She even stole my fucking house. whatever.
Mike,
But yeah,
in the process of all this going on, I just don't speak ill will of your kids' parents.
I
Just
don't.
just say I would
wait,
love to be
wait.
there.
Have I ever?
No.
You didn't hear me say one bad thing.
And don't.
No. Just like I give my mom grace.
You see Shannon projecting again? You see Shannon projecting again? He ain't say nothing bad about them or anything. But you see what Shannon do? That's why it's so hard. That's what makes it so tough, because Shannon looking for a way to try to nitpick at something that he's saying, and this man is being genuine as hell. This man being genuine as hell, and Shannon trying to nitpick to try to attack his character again. He projecting. Straight bullshit. Straight bullshit. That man ain't say nothing bad about them.
I give them grace now. That's the part I don't. That's the part I do not like about when people hear me speak.
Yeah.
Because you just try to just
No.
I will never speak. Why?
Yeah, see? Now he got to check that shit. Like, see, that's the shit I don't like. You trying to project or trying to make it or insinuate that I'm saying something negative about them, as if to try to make you. Now, all they got to do is just clip that part. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Shannon had to get on Beasley about saying disrespectful stuff to his kids. That's all they got to do is clip that part. Right? Because Shannon didn't want to understand the situation and how he just being truthful about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got played on because of this, because of that. Oh, don't speak ill. He ain't speak ill.
This is the difference between man and women, right? Women don't know how to leave the hero a hero, right?
Yeah.
We over-sexualize these kids as women. Your dad did this to me. Your dad did. Remember we were just talking about kids don't know what they don't know, right?
You were.
Every time since you've been younger, when that mom calls the dad, what the dad say? You better listen to your mom, even if they arguing.
Yes.
Dads know how to keep the hero alive, because we know, dogs, right? Moms feel. So they tell kids lies in order to be right in their own story.
Remember we told makeup?
Listen to what he's saying. He's speaking truth. And you're right. This is way above Shannon's empathy level. This is way too, like, he should have sat down with somebody that's more in tune, with the spirit and with their self. You sitting down with Shannon. Shannon sold his soul already for money. You know what I mean? If you look at it, he took the deals. He went into them back doors. You know what I mean? Superficial.
The wolf in sheep clothing. Women lie so much. That's why you can't ask them if they're telling the truth when they say they've been, right? You can't ask them if they right. You just got to take the truth. And then now, right, Kobe Bryant is dead now and can't even defend his name, right? It's like people go through things as women, and then y'all let women lie just because y'all want to fuck them in their makeup. That's real shit. That's real shit. And whatever.
Money can solve a lot of things, but it can be it can cause a lot of problems. What have you learned most about money, Mike?
It's nothing. We think money will solve just anything, but it's like, all right, cool. I give you $100 million right now, and you don't know what to do with it. You just gonna, like 70% of the people that win the lottery go broke.
Yeah,
because one, you'll get that $100 million and spend $100 million, and at the end of the year, you owe 50 of that but you got mortgages on all this, right? And then it's like, money is not the root of all evil. The lack of knowledge is.
To see that 70, 80% of the people.
Did you hear that? Money is not the root of all evil. The lack of knowledge is. See, that's why you hear a lot of these people, they might point at my page, they might say this and that about me, but they don't talk about the knowledge that we put out over here. They don't talk about that. You know, this is why we strive and push past a lot of the bull crap, because we know the knowledge that we trying to put at the table. We know the knowledge that we trying to bring to the table. And they're afraid of the knowledge, so therefore they're afraid of the beholder of that knowledge.
That play professional sports within 5 years end up broke, potentially filed in bankruptcy, divorced. What is it that causes this situation, Bees?
Greed. One, I just told you the one lottery winner don't understand taxes. I think you spoke about it on one of your podcasts. I ain't giving my family no money because I'm getting taxed at it, and you.
Michael, that's what Michael said.
No, nobody teaches that.
Right.
And then they all chastise us or make us feel guilty for not doing. I used to go to my family like this, like, yo, we on a ship right now and it's a hole at the bottom. And I can get off this ship and go on a lifeboat, go get, and, you know, it's going to sink. But by the time it gets life-threatening, I'll come back with
rescue everybody.
With a bigger boat.
Yeah.
Or I can sit on this boat and party with you. It's all the same to me. But when this think me and mine getting on this life raft, we are. My family chose to sink because we don't know. We all came from the hood, Section 8 our whole life. So all they knew was to party and keep spending and keep spending. And I knew that this wasn't the way. I just didn't know the way to go.
Right.
And then I'm scared to leave my family, so I just chose to die with them. And then by the time, you know, I had kids, so that life raft that I had enough room for, I got 9 kids. I ain't got no room for y'all no more.
You got 9 kids?
10.
10.
I told you I'm raising a fuck nigga kid right now. So I got 9, but a stepchild.
You got 9 of your own and another one that you call your child. The oldest is how old?
16.
Youngest is
3.
You done?
No, I'm done having kids, but if I shall fall in love and have a family,
and she wants a child.
I want a family. I don't want no kids.
Yeah,
I would love a family. I don't want more kids.
You want to walk in the house one day.
I used to. After practice, man, I used to love that shit.
Walk in the house, honey, I'm home.
Kids, not honeys all the time.
No, I'm saying you want the lady to say, honey,
exactly. Like I enjoy the woman running the house and the man running around it.
Yeah.
Because, bro, I've been to these niggas' houses with no girlfriend. It smell like pee in the bathroom. I don't like it. Soon as you get a woman to doctor that shit up, now you the player.
That's a home.
Right?
Yeah.
Your house now, you only know what to do because she told you how to smell that.
Yeah.
For women, they need to understand the power they have.
Right.
Because a man is only as strong as the women he chooses to follow. But when they all out here want to shake ass after Meg and Sexy Red, lace fronts and this, it's like now we sitting here.
What we doing?
Watching, argue with niggas over who brings what to the table. Ain't that a funny argument?
You notice that too? That seems to be the theme right now, Bees.
Yeah, but okay. From the man side, all the men saying is, yo, are you gonna come here and help me pay some bills? That's it. You motherfuckers ain't making no money right now. In the business world, the black woman is the new black man. They making more money than us, right? All the woman is saying is, I don't clean my house. Right? Because every woman will say, oh, what you want me to come in here and cook and clean and cook and clean and cook. All right, right now, as it stands, I pay my own bills and you pay your own bills, correct?
Right.
Cool. You telling me when I pay our bills in one house that you don't want to cook and I got one question to ask you. How many dirty tampons is behind your toilet right now? How many eyelashes is in your bed? And when is the last time have you changed the sheets?
Right.
If you complaining about laundry, when the last time you bought new underwears? Ew. Right? And then the high value man sit there and watches the women say, I want a man that wants $100,000.
See? And that's why I say the same thing about Jaguar and that black bra. Now y'all see the point that I be making? Like, if you ain't buying no bras, how many nasty tampons is behind the toilet? You know what I'm saying? How many of them diapers didn't make it to the trash? You know what I'm saying? Them adult diapers, them Depends. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking like that in my mind. Even though sometimes we're not allowed to say it, that's how I be thinking in my mind. Like, if this person is displaying this, which is 10% of what reality sees, then in their, in their home or when in private, it's got to be, 90 times worse. Right? Because when you go and display yourself in the public, that's 10% of how you actually are. Like, if somebody fart in the public, right? Then that's saying that they just willingly fart. You know what I'm saying? When they hit you with the, better out than in, right? That means that on a home scale, nasty, right? If somebody not brushing their teeth in the morning and they coming out showing you that they not brushing their teeth in the morning, what you think? If somebody not brushing their teeth in the morning, you gotta brush. You gotta brush your teeth in the morning. And some of these people, they showing you that they don't even brush. You know what I'm saying? When you see Wolf, he still got that morning breath look on his face. You know how your mom could tell that you didn't wash your face and brush your teeth? You still got that morning look on your face. It's almost 12 o'clock. You still got that morning look on your face. That's how Wolf be getting on live sometimes. Wolf Coochie get on live just like that. He still got that look. Like, damn, bro, did you brush your teeth, wash your face? Yeah, I brush my teeth, wash my face. Soon as they start talking, you could smell morning breath straight on their tongue. Morning breath. You know? You got to be careful of these characters. You got to be careful of these characters. They different. They just online now, so they think they can hide it a little bit more. You know? They online, so they think they can hide it a little bit better. But you got to be careful.
$100,000, and then what we say to that? 100,000,
Yeah.
right? What we say? Ew, I won't kick with them roaches. Wise men don't say nothing at all. But now we're in the era of the closed mouths don't get fed.
Mhm.
So we just sit there, watch them argue at the table. And remember, they said from a distance you can't tell who's who the fool. That's what our women are doing today. And I tell women, if a nigga come to ask you what you bring to the table, tell him you're not helping with your bills and move the fuck on. If a woman, I am the table, tell her to go clean her house and move the fuck on. You dirty, nasty. Ew. That's real shit. Acts like real. That's what I think about the table.
Beef, have you ever had a father figure?
Yeah.
You still haven't?
No. I remember I told you I paid for it.
You thought he was a father figure.
Yeah, but now I can't respect him because he won't even be honest about me paying for it. So I love him. I love him. Everything he did for me. I gotta respect it. This is where I got my isms from. He a fly nigga. But he can't look me in the eye and say sorry for the things he wasn't supposed to do to me. Not the things he did, right? Nobody do things to people, right? But the things he wasn't supposed to do, he never looked at me. But yeah, I had a father figure. He was a real nigga. But, I paid for that. So I guess I am my father figure.
You said you used to get on FaceTime with your mom and talk when she was getting ready to transition, and you knew it because I'm sure your brother.
No, I ain't know it, nigga.
You didn't know?
Yeah, who the fuck know their mom gonna die?
But
I didn't know until my brother went home.
Yes.
Well, with the Lakers.
Yes.
Hell no, I ain't know it, nigga. I'm a kid.
She didn't, but no.
I'm a kid, bro. I just.
But
nigga,
when you say you were a kid, how old were you in the NBA when your mom passed?
When my mom passed, it was my last year in the league, 2019. So what? I'm 37 now.
Are you 31?
I was
30, 30,
29,
29, 30?
29, 30, 31.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm my mom. I'm sitting there.
You didn't realize how sick she was.
Yeah, she was lying to us. That's
okay.
We thought she had stage 2, but she really had stage 4. We thinking, oh, man, mom,
you gonna beat this?
We think, smoke a couple J's. That's the only reason I was smoking during the season.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to get my mom to sing. She hated the weed. We just try to put it in her oatmeal and shit like that. No, I didn't think she was gonna die until my brother went home. It was like, yo. And then that's
she had lost a lot of weight and everything.
Bro, you ever seen somebody take their last breath? No. Yeah, bro.
Well,
My mom's 6'1", like almost like 165, 185 pounds
Right.
when she
was at her best, and then she had dropped all the way
I
down.
came home and she may have weighed 40 pounds.
What?
Like she was a skeleton. You ain't never seen nobody go through that. I watched cancer my whole life. A lot of people died like my whole life of cancer. Like bro, these muscles you got all deteriorate, and then you see this elbow?
Yeah.
That elbow goes to your shoulder, and it's just like that thin. And that's all you can see. That's literally all you can see. And it's like, that's why I couldn't play basketball. I couldn't understand what I was seeing. The strongest part of my life was a raisin.
Wow.
And then y'all laughed at me. That's what this is. That's a real thing. I really couldn't understand it. I just really couldn't understand it. And then
Nope. Did you share that? Did you share that with anybody that your mom was going through that?
I couldn't. Y'all laughed. Oh, he got the wrong shorts on. The day of my cousin's funeral.
So that's what. So the wrong shorts on. It was your
The day of my cousin's funeral. I was.
Yo, he's saying all of this, and Shannon still ain't listening. Shannon still can't hear what he's saying. He's saying LeBron, Magic, all of them laughed at him. You know, he went to the Lakers with the wrong shorts on. He was stuck. He wasn't even there because, you know, his mom just passed and then his cousin just passed. He wasn't there. His mind wasn't there. His body might have showed up, but he wasn't mentally there. That's what he keep on trying to tell Shannon. Like, I wasn't mentally there. I was there, but to me, it was just shorts. They felt just like the other shorts and everything. So to me, it was just shorts, but, you know, to everybody else, it was something to laugh at. He's saying this to Shannon, and he done said it already a couple times, and Shannon's still, that's why he keep on saying, I had to beat you dark-skinned niggas up, because they don't want to see it. If it was another dark-skinned person up on there, him and Shannon will have a great understanding. They'd be like, I'm here with you. I'm here. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like him and Ocho. Him and Ocho got this unspoken of connection that just make them get each other. All the weird jokes, all of that, they just get it. They just get it. But every time he talked to somebody else, he act like he's so disattached. Like he don't get it. It's an intellectual thing. It's the intellectual. He's not an intellect. He's not up there. He don't understand what he's saying.
That day.
You beat yourself up for not being there, don't you?
Wrong shorts. But y'all laughed and then asked me why. I just laughed. And then, yeah, I know I had the wrong shorts on when I knew it. But nigga, like I said, they fit the same. And nigga, I was just trying to, literally, I looked at the team and said, bro, I'm not getting on this flight because they're going to think I'm lying about people dying.
Right.
And y'all let my nigga die into a car, man.
It's a situation you said sometimes you talk about the decisions I made, but you didn't know the choices I had to choose between.
Not just me, all of us.
Yes.
You too.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? We sit here and judge everybody's thoughts like we grading the test. No, man, sometimes I gotta let you think it. Sometimes I gotta let you feel it. Sometimes I gotta let you just get it out. Because the more I compress it, the longer it's gonna blow and blow and blow and blow. You know what gas does when it's compressed, right? So, nah, man, just let people be who they are. Stop judging people so much, man. That shit just nasty.
Mike, where would you be without the big three? Because it's 3-on-3 basketball. It gives you an opportunity to compete. It gives you an opportunity to play the game that you love. But if you didn't have that, I look at your ring. Is that the championship ring? 2-time back-to-back MVP.
I like Ice Cube.
You like Hugh. Prior to the big three, what were you doing prior to the big three?
Out of my business, trying to raise my kids.
Just playing, just going to the gym, hooping.
Paying $1,500 a month for a phone bill. Because I got that many of them. Just going to the gym with him every day. Just minding my business. Wasn't I? I don't care about this social shit. I don't care about these podcasts or these big threes. I was just happy being depressed about not being in the NBA.
You was depressed about not being in the NBA?
At first I was. Like, yeah, nigga, you just told me Kevin Durant's still playing and you're younger than him. You don't think I want to still be, you don't think I still?
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Bro. I was, nigga, yeah, heartbroken. And then when it comes time for my insurance, right?
Yeah.
I got to pay a copay because I played 12 years in the NBA.
Right.
But they only giving me 9 years of service with like 3 or 4 games missing.
Right.
It's like, bro, nigga,
So you want to go back and get those 3 games and then you be straight?
Yeah, bro, I got to pay for insurance for 10 kids because y'all fucked up, nigga. I got 12 years of service. But I was depressed as fuck. I was fucked. And he the one got me out of it. That's what We the Ones is.
Yes.
We the Ones. And he was there the day was like, right? I was just so depressed. And Iman Shumpert came in the gym one day and I dogged his ass. I love you, Shump. But I murked his ass so bad that I started screaming and shit. Cause I used to only say this in my head. Like people used to say, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah.
Nah, I used to always tell myself, we the ones, because I could never just like differentiate the me and I.
Right.
I don't like, right? So it's like I just talk to myself. Even today, I just talk to myself. I don't know what me and I can't do it. I can't, right? So rather than say let's go, I used to always talk to myself. Come on, like we the ones, we the ones, we the ones.
Now, do y'all get it? Do y'all get it? Why I can't see myself in a me or I type of situation, a I, or a me. Why I say we? Huh? Why I say we? Why they think it's a bunch of us? Why they talking about, oh, we need to stop his group? Because I speak in a collective we. That's when you reach a certain collective in the mind. You know what I'm saying? When you reach a certain level of collective in the brain, you come out of that personal mind, that I, and you get to a we.
But nigga, just him keeping.
That's where that little piggy thing come from. We, all the way home. We, right? This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy went home. This little piggy cried. We. Yeah.
Me in the gym, and he don't even know he did this for me.
Right.
If he wasn't forcing me to be in the gym, I would have never got out of that depression, and We the Ones would have never been born.
Right.
And like that is just, so yeah.
I'm gonna throw out some names. Let me know if you think you could beat them one-on-one.
Why would you throw out names then?
You think you beat them one-on-one?
I know. I don't think.
Hold on.
And this is where the one's image of oneself should be greater than reality. Don't name no names, because I think that I know that I could beat everybody one-on-one. You know what I mean? Because the ones that I don't play, I already beat them by not playing them. You know what I'm saying? Shannon trying to create another beef. Shannon trying to say, so he can go to this person and say, oh, you heard what Beasley said about you? Probably was going to name all dark-skinned players at that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get him to say something about somebody else so he could take it to that person and play the little man behind the curtain bullshit.
As we say here today, you feel you the greatest one-on-one player.
I've literally never lost. Okay, Bam, that's my man, and he can.
Bam beat you?
Listen. Bam has beaten me one time. How many games did it take him to beat me? How many years? 4 summers? It's like literally, like the way we do it in my gym.
Yeah.
We don't just go one-on-one, one game.
Right.
We'll play 5 or 11 or 15. We just play an odd amount of games.
Right.
So at the end of it, somebody has to win.
Yes.
That's who wins the day.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So you're not talking about just one game. So we
don't count that, because you can be hot right now, or I could be hot right now. Right. No, the best gonna do it 2 times, 3 times in a row.
Oh, you going
now? In 4 years, he'll tell you, I went like 4 years straight without losing a game. Period. I'm lying.
To anyone.
I'm talking about we'll play 10 today, and I'm winning all 10 of them. We'll play 20 today, and I'm winning all 20 of them. Whoever come in this gym, I'm talking about for 4 years straight. Bam was the first person that got a day on me in 4 years, and still he's the last person that got a day on me.
Damn.
Bam the only person that got a day on me.
So with that being said, You're not surprised that Bam had an 83-point game?
No,
then?
I've been telling y'all this. I've been telling him this. I hate the way he played. It wasn't exposed the right way, which I understand the right way. But you got somebody like that that's going to be aggressive. If he go out there and shoot 40 shots a game.
Yeah, I don't think you can shoot 40 shots a
Listen,
game.
I'm not saying do it. Listen what I'm saying. If he's that aggressive, you have no choice but to foul him. We seen it. That 83 was 40 free throws.
Yes.
Because he was aggressive and y'all had to stop him. If he play aggressive like that every night, I ain't saying go shoot 40, just play aggressively. I promise you.
But he gonna have more than 20.
If he play aggressive, I promise you he's going to shoot 15 free throws a game.
Right.
That's right there. You're 30 right there. But he don't even play aggressive or look for the shots because of
The system that he's in, yeah.
If I just put your foot on the gas a little bit and they ain't going like he's stronger than you. You ever been next to him? Bro, that man is a chop. Oh, nigga. Bro, I ain't lying to you, nigga. Bam, I'm trying, bro. Bam, one of the strongest motherfuckers you ever seen in your life.
I mean, you got to name Bam. I mean, that
if he just put his foot on the gas,
right,
the other team has no choice but to foul him. He's gonna be shooting 10, 15 free throws a game.
But he caught a lot of criticism.
Wow.
They say, but man, they fight that is counterfeit. He should, some people say, well, Kobe.
Yeah, but you know how many people have been saying that the 100-point game is fake?
Yeah.
All right, cool. They're gonna be saying the same shit. So what?
I mean, I never thought. I mean, look, I am not gonna lie. I didn't think I'd see somebody get 80. I definitely didn't think somebody see.
Yeah,
somebody. I think the thing is,
and it behooves me to know that everybody in the NBA city had a player coming in this averaging 50 and 25, and nobody brought a camera. So it's like, yeah, I can say the same thing about 100 points.
But yeah, ain't nobody had no camcorders.
Yeah, cool. So how did it happen, or did it happen?
Yeah,
or did it? Right? It's like. We've been hearing criticism my whole life. Now we just gonna criticize Bam for it. Like, bro,
I think the biggest thing is with Bam's game is because Bam is not looked at as a scorer. If it's Luka, if it's one of these guys that's a scorer, James Harden or Donovan Mitchell, guys.
I got my hand raised.
Dame Lillard. Well, go ahead, talk to me.
LeBron James is not looked at as a scorer.
No.
Right now, he's currently the
all-time leading scorer in NBA history.
Okay, why y'all keep waiting for them to tell us what a score is?
Because Bam,
birds fly, fish swim.
Yes.
We don't do the same thing. Monkey climb trees. Right?
Yes.
So if I'm waiting for Bam to do it like D Rose.
Right.
Right? It's like, bro, stop judging people because they don't do it your way.
Right.
Michael Jordan this and Clyde this. And it's like, cool, they did it their way. This is our version. Nigga, we all wanted to be Michael Jordan. This is our best rendition. But y'all judge it because it's not Mike. Cool, bro. He got 10,000 points more than Mike. You can call him the greatest or not, nigga. The history books. And remember I told you about that 100-point game?
Yeah.
Bro, they ain't gonna be thinking about that.
Did you hear when Josh Hart said he could beat KD one-on-one?
He can beat KD one-on-one?
Yeah.
Josh Hart said he can beat.
KD said he was smoking crack.
Wait. Josh Hart said he can beat James.
Yeah.
I ain't see that. He said that?
Yeah. So he could beat KD one-on-one.
Oh, I can beat KD one-on-one? Oh.
You think you get KD one-on-one?
Huh?
You think you get KD one-on-one?
See, look. See the setup? See the setup? You see how he fished back around to bringing up the name? You see how he fished back around? See how he brought it back around? And Michael Beasley knows that he could beat. He just said, I know I could beat all of these people, right? So he still made it a purpose to fish back around to say that and bring it up. This is why I'm skeptical of, like, when people try to invite me over to their page or something like that. This is why, because it comes with a twist. It comes with a twist. It comes with some mess.
I don't know about that. B. Hey, Reaper, Slim.
Hey, can I love your thoughts.
I like how he's avoiding the question. See, Michael Beasley's smart as shit, man, because I like how he avoided it without, trying to tarnish somebody's character, reputation, or image, and he still avoided it. Because now he's trying to get him to protect the house of ego. And that's what I be saying on here all the time. He trying to get him to protect that ego or that pride or whatever. He trying to get him to be in that, to feed the house of ego. That's what he trying to get him to do. Feed the house of ego.
Perspective. But while you and them argue about half full and half empty, I'm just gonna tell you it's a dirty glass. Remember I told you your truth versus the truth?
Yeah.
I just know. I don't think.
So who could beat you one-on-one? So if I came to the table
Bro,
and say, okay,
God curse me with this. Don't get mad at me.
Look how he keep on trying to get him to shame himself or deny himself the ability of, you know what I'm saying? If he just told you nobody could beat me one-on-one, he's telling you nobody could beat me one-on-one. That's why I said, like, man, it's all a game. It's all a game.
Mad at him. You talk to him about that. Go to your prayers. I ain't got
I tell
nothing
you what I'm
to
gonna
do with
do.
that. I don't got nothing to do with
I
that.
tell you what.
God sent it and I just signed for the package. I don't know how it got here. Y'all you can think all you want to, nigga. The right answer will always be that.
I put 250,000 on the line. Winner take all. We playing to 11.
Put it up.
Who beating you one-on-one? I tell you what, you know my
A coach,
my co-host,
Rick Adelman.
my co-host say he get you.
Hey, Batman. Hey, Batman, I love you to death. Right? I haven't said your name. Because it's no joke, right? I want you to get healthy. I want you to get real healthy.
He healthy. He coming. Okay.
I want you to get real healthy. I want you to come to my gym and I want you to do it the respectful way. That shit that me and Lance did, that shit was nasty. I don't play basketball like that. You understand? I'm gonna wait for you, Batman. They ain't got to be involved. Keep them out of here. I know
See that? You see that? You see how he had to put Shannon, you know what I'm saying? You see how he had to put Shannon in his place real quick? See how he had to smoothly put Shannon in his place real quick? You know what I'm saying? Smoothly put him in his place. They ain't got to be involved. Get healthy. You know what I'm saying? Come back. Woody, woody, woo. Shannon trying bullshit.
I ain't say no name. Be thing. I'm over here.
I told Ocho the same thing. He told you he seen me in Wynwood? Yeah, the boogeyman. Right? I'll stop talking. I know what I know. He's trying to get me to know something different.
He keep on trying to get him to operate in his ego. That's why every time he operate like this, Shannon laughing and all of that shit, because he ain't hear one thing of the enlightenment that this guy said. If this guy just branched on that level of enlightenment with you, there's no way you should be going back to frivolous conversations with him. There's no way you should be trying to go back to frivolous conversations. But Shannon never heard the enlightenment that he spoke on, the wisdom that he spoke in, right? He never heard that. So that's why he keep bringing it back to these lower vibrational conversations. You know, that's the same thing I'm trying to get people to avoid. Like, listen, don't continuously let them bring your conversation down. You know what I'm saying? Don't continually let them bring your conversation down. Be bold. Stand in that enlightened conversation. Stand in that. Dwell in that. You know, they keep on trying to get me to come back to a lower vibrational self, right? Keep on trying to get me to go back to an argumentative state of being, a confused state of mind. No. That's the problem right now. You see it. It's happening on bigger scales, smaller scales. All the scales are being affected. All the scales are being affected.
Funny?
I'm minding my black business.
Yeah.
You see how he still had to check him? Like, I don't find nothing funny. And then Shannon, I'm minding my black business. See? You see the games?
I told Ocho the same thing. He told you he seen me in Wynwood? Yeah, the boogeyman. Right? I'll stop talking. I know what I know. He's trying to get me to know something differently.
I'm minding my black business.
Yeah, that's the business gonna pay you.
Everybody said that you did play LeBron one-on-one in Miami.
No, the story was told wrong.
Tell me the story. Then. Well, you.
So I used to play Bron. I used to guard him in practice.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And just I used to 94 foot this nigga just because I wanted to make him better, but I wanted to be better, and then I wanted to get caught. You know. So
yeah.
One day, it was like mid season, like almost late season, and he was just tired. He wasn't scared of me. He wasn't like we wasn't playing one-on-one. He was just tired because we just come up a back-to-back with some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, bruh, I was going to guard him 94 feet. I ain't give a fuck about that tired shit, right?
You ain't trying to hear that.
Just out of respect.
Yes.
Not out of him, like, you know, not a fuck.
Yes.
But, so I get down and guard him, and he yelled to the top of his lungs, Mario Chalmers is guarding me today. All right? So I looked at him and was like,
no, you're not. No, you're not.
no, I didn't say it, but I thought it.
Yeah.
Then I just got back in defense. And he said again, Mario Chalmers is guarding me today. Turn around, Mario, like, please go ahead. And I went on and gave Chris Bosh the blues that day.
Oh, you put that work on Chris Bosh, huh?
Yeah, but nigga, Chris, I love Chris. Nigga, he worked me out too. Like, don't just think it's one-sided, right? But the reporter that told the story, he's there all the time, so he was able to see that I was playing defense on him in practice. And then one day, he don't know that Bron tired. All he see is Bron don't want Michael Beasley to guard him.
Right.
And that's the story he ran with. Okay. Nobody gave, Bron was averaging 30, 40 points. At the time, I'm not realizing this, but you think he want to deal with this nigga in practice every goddamn day? I'm carrying the organization. Right? But, nigga, I was depressed, so I just let the story run.
You ain't correct, huh? You ain't correct.
Yeah, that's why. And then I was on Aiden podcast, right? And he asked me the same question.
Yeah.
Would you know this bitch ass nigga me eating them hot ass wings? But I was sitting there trying to keep it quiet. Like, go watch that shit back. I was crying. That's the only reason I said, yeah. I beat him 30 times. No. But I just ain't wanted to eat another one of them wings. That shit was hot as fuck. But nah, I never even played Bron one-on-one, like, outside of, like, you know, we played a couple times in practice and shit, but like, no, nah. That story was just told.
Lance Steve.
Yeah, that's all Bron doing is looking for that, you know what I'm saying, looking for that division, that fight he could put them in. That's it. He's looking for the fight he could put them in. We got people like this planning all over our community, just looking to put us in a fight.
Foul.
I made way more than that. Look, these are shoes I wore. I knew you was gonna ask me.
Oh, you wore the Times in a basketball game.
Yeah. Hey, Dion. Hey, look, when you sent me that package, the building I was in, they was fucking over my package, bro. I ain't get my package. But yeah, that's why I wore these, nigga. These for these $2 million shoes. 100,000. I made a lot of money.
So you play one-on-one for money?
Huh?
Do guys come to your gym trying to challenge you for one-on-one?
Yeah. I play for free. That's why they was done giving me the money. But now you gotta give me the money, because look, we did. But you come to my gym, you just gotta find where the gym is. We ain't never gonna tell you. But if you can find where the gym is, man, listen, bro. So I sharpen the sword just for the sake of the sword being sharp. I don't sit here and wait for the war to get started. You prepare for war in times of peace. Denzel Washington told me that. Right? Why y'all think I'm sitting here retired? No, sharp, man. I swear.
So if somebody comes to the gym and they come in a brown bag and they got 50K, they say, hey, bro, one-on-one.
Tell them to keep their money and burn their ass up for free.
No, you got to get the money, B.
Who got to get the money?
You.
Why?
Because they challenging you.
I will when you put the cameras on, but when we getting better for the sake of getting better, now we just men doing what men do. You know, iron can only sharpen iron, right? Yeah. So why the fuck was I being there swinging that jello? No, nigga, just come in here and bring your heart. I don't give a fuck about your money. We men. The females love the money.
Is there anybody playing currently in the NBA that
Hey, see, Shannon don't know that because Shannon love the money. See, Shannon don't know that because Shannon love the money. You hear them just talk about money. And really, men don't give a fuck about the money. Just bring your heart. Come out here, you know what I'm saying? Do what you're going to do. Bring your heart. Like that. See, I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. Shannon don't get it.
Yeah.
You got to do it for the money, Bees. Like, no, nigga, you got to do it for the money. I ain't got to do it for the money. You got to do it for the money.
6'10" with everything.
JT.
That's my.
Because you guys have very similar. His rookie year, he averaged 13.9,
Don't-
5.4 rebounds on 20. Your rookie year, you
That,
averaged
so he's my
a 9.5 graded card.
he's my
Doppelganger.
if Michael Beasley wasn't bad. Because we averaged the same points, and they just gave him a chance. And I'm not saying that I would have did that because that nigga's awesome.
Oh, he cold.
But I just like to think,
What could have been?
I just like to think that like this could have been, right? So not only like do I see myself in him, but like I played him. He came to our gym, respected it, man. And nigga can do it. So he my strongest man. Man, that boy can do it. But if I'm being honest with myself, I looked at Jason Tatum and Bam and said I didn't lift weights enough. I wasn't.
You should have been stronger.
Enough. Nah, I should have been because I was strong as shit. I come out of college because I lift weights.
Yeah,
that's the only reason I did what I did in college. I lift weights every day.
Did you lift weight in the league when you got to?
Yeah, but
not like you should.
My life got a hold of me, and not in like the partying sense, but just my mom, my family, just having to be there. So I would have to leave a lot, and the Heat just didn't have my back. Rather than tell me, yo, lift. At the end of the rookie year, the beat writers put out Michael Beasley and Mario Chalmers get fined $85,000 worth of missed lift weight. It's like y'all always just laughed at me rather than ask me what was going on.
They always talked about the negativity. They never talked about anything positive.
Even now, it's like you can't talk about me having 30 points or 40 points or a good shot or last shot without but his mental issues. It's like, dog, people just so stupid.
Bees, if you could go back and do anything, if I could, you know what you know now. Here you are, 36, 37 years of age, and I can get you to go all the way back. What would you do different?
Nothing. How else would I learn the lessons? You go through what you go through because God wants you to go through it.
Yes.
If I would have changed it, you know how different reality would be even for you. You probably wouldn't be sitting here right now.
No.
How selfish of me to just change. No, nigga, I learned the lessons. I move on. Memories are what hold us back. Yesterday never happened. Tomorrow doesn't exist. If it wasn't for memories, we wouldn't know anything. Right?
Damn, that's deep again. Like, yo, listen, he talking the same thing that I be trying to teach and tell people. It's the same thing he talking.
Lessons without consequences, there can be no lesson learned.
Consequences are necessary.
Necessary. Rich Paul said that if Michael Beasley had an opportunity to do it all over again, he would take a different approach. Because
who said that?
Rich Paul. Because he said Michael Beasley,
I would take a different approach.
Yes, he said you one of the most talented.
I think Rich Paul should take a different approach. When Rich Paul came to me at 25 years old, he came to me and rather than admire who I wanted to be, I told him, I said, bro, I want to change my image because like I don't understand how I don't got a shoe deal or at least right. I just told him I want to change. He looked at me and said, bro, it ain't no money for Michael Beasley off the court. Which that turned me off to our meeting.
Right.
If I can do anything over again, I would have signed with him because he looked at me and said, yo, I'm going to do like everywhere Bron go, you going to go.
Right.
His approach was wrong because I was 25 and I was still trying to be Bron.
Right.
I wish he would have seen that. Rich Paul said, I love Bron, I love that, but they never accepted who I was. Well, Bron did. Bron, like, no, a little bit. Rich never accepted who I was. Rich just always just wanted me to do what he wanted to do without accepting like
who you were.
Just like the rest of the NBA.
Do you wish you had gotten married earlier? Do you wish you had settled down with one woman, gotten married, been stable in a stable situation, and focused on basketball and became the best Michael Beasley you could become?
Says Tim Duncan?
Huh?
Says Tim Duncan?
Yeah.
Says Kevin Garnett?
Yeah.
Says, how many times you been divorced?
I've never been married.
So why do I gotta get married?
You don't want to do anything?
Do I want a family? Yeah, I tried for a family, but now, like I said, if for me to wish I did over was disrespect the lessons. I don't care about what happened, and I learned what I learned.
You learn what you learned.
And then, right? But now going forward, I don't trust these women to be honest.
Okay.
They can't go out like, okay, I ask women, Judgment Day, the all-knowing,
Yeah, the
all-seeing.
omnipotent one.
What do you say? How do you say it? What do you wear? And how much makeup do you got on? I know if I created something and gave y'all everything y'all needed and y'all came back and made this, I'd be pissed.
Do you think it's hard to find the woman in the NBA? Is it hard for you as an NBA player to find someone, you find your forever partner? Or do you need to have met her before you got into the NBA?
Everybody's different. Ray Allen got the dopest wife.
Mhm.
They've been married for a long time.
Bron's been married for a long time.
Bron,
Steph Curry met his wife, I think, in college.
Y'all disrespect Bron. Bron is literally life goals. Literally life goals. Only thing you can say bad about him is his shot. Been married to his high school sweetheart. Still in the NBA, long as right. My son is in the NBA, and my other one is coming.
Yes.
Shut up. If I'm right. So yeah, I love that part, but I don't think my mom raised me to be like that. My mom always taught me how not to get caught. Y'all was always taught not to get in trouble. So I just
How are you raising your kid? What type of father are you?
I'm just honest. Honest. I keep adults like, cause how old are you?
Almost 58.
People tell you to act your age, but when you turn 59, you've never been there before.
Right.
So how do you know? Right? So I'm just honest as long as the age allows.
Mm-hmm.
I would never tell my 16-year-old things that I've been through when I was 25.
Right.
Because
He's not that age.
She.
Makaya.
She not gonna understand it.
Right.
Right? I would never tell Mikey things that had happened to me at 30 because he's not gonna, right? If a thief comes to your house, you don't know if it's a thief or a regular person, but the second you tell him, don't steal the things in my house, now you can't tell who's who. Right? We let one situation jade us all. You understand? So no, I tell my kids the truth, how they see it.
Right.
Their business is not their business because I'm an adult and they're what?
Child.
They do what I say. Why? Because if you're not scared of your parents, you're not scared of the coach, you're not scared of the cops, and you're not scared of life. Discipline is needed. We just so scared to, whatever.
Your kids, you mentioned LeBron and playing with his son, Bronny, in particular, have another one, Bryce, playing in it. Are you okay? If you're okay with your kids don't play basketball, are you okay? Do you want those kids? What do you want? What do you want for your kids?
To be kids and then grow into be teenagers and then grow into be adults.
That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
You want to take credit for everything good they do, but if one of them become a crackhead, are you going to take credit for that?
No.
Right?
We all want to take credit for the good.
No, you do your job, and when they fly, you just let them fly.
Right.
If you're able to catch them, if they can't, that's your fault as a good parent.
Right.
That should be living his own, flying his own. But we love them.
Yes.
So if they fall, we catch them. But their life is their own. Right? They want to be a scientist. They want to be a basketball player. They want to be a football. No. The only thing I don't let my kids do is play football.
Whoa. Huh?
They won't even watch it.
Why you don't like football?
Because if they fall in love with it, that's the only thing I'm gonna tell them they can't do. CTE is a real thing, and y'all act like it's not real.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, the pay, the healthcare afterwards. Albert Hayward's one of my real friends, and the way he was paid in the NBA and the way they treated him. I mean, in the NBA, NFL,
yeah,
and the way they treat him after the NFL. Nigga, how dare I tell my kids to pick up a football? Like, I need help, and you're the good one. But what about the ones that junior sales?
Yeah.
Right? Y'all just call them crazy until what? Y'all can dissect their brain?
Right.
No, ask questions, man. Go home with these people. Right? But nah, man, that's too much banging in the head. Squirrels don't deserve that.
You think you can play in the NBA today?
Yeah.
Somebody called you right now and said, "B, we will give you."
No, I don't think. I know.
So you can make a roster. If somebody gave you a legit opportunity.
He watch me every day.
No, I'm asking you.
But yeah, I'm supposed to say yes.
No, but you be honest though. You've been honest with me the whole while.
So yes. You thinking yes, 100%. Yes. I'm kind of upset with you right now.
Why are you upset with me?
Because I was originally told that this was gonna be on on tomorrow,
Yeah.
and it was on today.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get my work in this morning.
I'm sorry. Who do you think is the best player in the NBA right now? As we sit here today.
Right now,
Right now.
I think Shay figured out how to score the best.
Yeah.
I think Ant passes the best eye test.
Yeah.
I think LeBron thinks the best.
Yes.
And I think Wemby has the most potential.
Where you got Jokic?
I think Jokic is the only anomaly that I've ever seen. I hate him, man.
I never seen anything like Jokic.
Bruh, he just make it look so chill. So, like, honestly, I think just stat wise and winning wise, I Jokic, yeah, 100%. You know, it's just
because normally we see guys be there. So we look at Jordan, we look at Kobe, we look at LeBron, we look at super athletic guys.
All right. If I was Russell Westbrook, I would be mad at Jokic because it's like I come and do the Oscar Robertson thing for 4 years straight, and that was history. And now this nigga just walking on triple doubles every night. He just sleeping on them.
He gonna lead the league in rebounds and assists, which is crazy.
Yeah, stat wise, winning wise, playing their own way. You got to say Jokic. It's you know what I'm saying. But like I said, Bron think the best. Wemby got the best, most potential. Shay score the best. Ant passes the best eye test.
What's the best pickup game you've ever had?
I don't know, nigga. How many? We done had some niggas in that gym. Yeah,
y'all be going at it.
But bro, I went against T-Mac before.
How'd you do?
I didn't know I did good. Like I went to T-Mac house, and to me, I was busting ass, but like nobody told me I was busting ass, so I just went home just thinking I didn't. And then he come on this TV talking about Michael Beasley, the best player I've ever seen. Like, why you ain't tell me that shit when I was in Houston? Nigga, I want to be your friend.
So you want to hear that? He didn't tell you that then. He told you that years later.
Yeah, he said this shit like maybe a year ago. But it's like at the time, I was so scared to even just be at his house. I was just like, damn, nigga, like this nigga got a basketball court in his house? What the fuck? Like, nigga, like literally in his living room.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can see his kids and shit while we hooping. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a fire shit. I was in there just nervous. There's T-Mac, nigga. It's fucking T-Mac.
T-Mac.
I was just happy to just be there and shit, but I was just nervous. And then when I left, they didn't want to kick it with me again. That was the only time I was at his house. So I didn't know I just didn't think they liked me. But then, you know, he said what he said. So I was just.
Give me your top 5 rap hoopers.
Rap hoopers?
Yeah.
In his head, like most of us are. Most of us be in our head when it comes to stuff. Stuck in our head. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out if somebody liked us or this, that, and the third, stuck in our own heads, right? Making assumptions, shit like that, you know, in our own way. Yeah, he's very humble. I like that. I just had to take a moment and watch that because I like that, man. I don't think we give each other that space, that room. We're going to keep on, putting the knowledge out there and keep the studies going. I'm going to try to organize it more so that way we can, get a better organization on like what we going to learn on this day or that day. So people can, get the schedule or have the schedule a little bit better. So I'm going to try to do that, try to sit down and put a little schedule together, so on and so forth. Plus, we got the farm and everything that's going on. So I got to contact, I got to contact some people, try to get my kids this way. Maybe they can help out here and try to get some other people this way, trying to get some people out here to help. But it is what it is. Slow motion better than no motion. We trying to get the well done. We trying to get what question would you like to ask about Discord? No, that's a whole different Discord. That Discord been broke apart. I've been dismantled that so I can have the evidence in there. How else was I going to keep the evidence? You know? Gotta keep the evidence of the madness somehow. Evidence is everything. Well, uh, I think this interview says a lot, just about how men actually go about treating men, so on and so forth. So I think it says a lot, you know. I think it says a lot. So yeah, I think it absolutely says a lot. But we don't talk about it as much. We don't talk about it in a sense of like giving that mental, we don't even give people's minds that level of respect anymore. You know what I mean? We don't give each other's minds respect or anything of that nature. Like the conversations that it's had, like people judge you based off of that conversation. Everybody runs around act like, they're not judging, but people judge you just based off of that conversation right then and there. Like, oh yeah, I don't like him. Oh yeah, I don't fuck with him. Like, as soon as you say something they don't like, they already off you. Like you got to kiss their ass the whole time. It's just weird, you know. All I know, yeah, it's hard. People don't know. People don't know how to converse. People don't know how to do it anymore. You know. But we are trying to work on something. We trying to get I'm trying to get the Starlink. So if anybody want to help me get that, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get Starlink. They saying that's the way to go when it comes to streaming. You get 100% on everything. One of the neighbors came out. They had it already. They had it out here already, and it was working pretty good. They said it's a little bit like 100 something a month or something like that. So if anybody want to help me with that, hey, listen, get in touch with me, man. I'm trying to get this Starlink, and that should up like what we'll be able to hold in the room. So we should be able to hold more people in the live if we, go with the Starlink. They say that's for a lot of streamers. A lot of streamers are using that, direction. So yeah, they say a lot of streamers like, Aiden Ross and all of them, that's what they be using like on the boats and all of that stuff. So, that's how they be getting a lot of the numbers and stuff. You know? Yeah, so I gotta work on getting that. I think that it's an internet provider. Like, instead of using like T-Mobile or stuff like that, it's an internet provider that like the dude, what's his name came out with? The rich dude, Starlink. Yeah. Nah, you good, you good. But yeah, I thought that Michael Beasley conversation needed to be had. I think he was talking deep. I just think he might have chose the wrong person to talk to. Like Shannon. Shannon trying to, you know what I'm saying? Shannon's still out here trying to do shit for the vine, do shit for clout. You know? He wasn't the right person to talk to. But it is what it is.